Play it again, Sam. Kicks 105.5. He never said that, by the way. Just for those of you who are movie buffs who are going to call me and go, you know that he never said that in the movie Casablanca? Yes, I know that. Kicks 105.5. Good morning to you. It is 7:50.
Apparently you have fact checkers out there. That's
I do.
Yeah.
I call them something different when they call and piss them off. But you call them fact checkers.
Okay.
It's 7:50 on Hump Day, and we do good policies with Mike Barrett from Barrett Insurance Agency in St. Johnsbury. And before I get going, happy Thanksgiving to you and yours.
Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, yeah. Absolutely.
Do you find that, we had this snowfall yesterday, and it's a little slippery out this morning. I don't know how bad it is right now that the dawn has broken and the temperatures are rising up just a skosh. It's still below freezing, so black ice was something we were talking about in the news.
Sure.
Deer and black ice, and, of course, snow or just inclemental weather, is that something that you see as a benefit to you and your company? Do people start calling going, oh, man, today was a sketchy day driving. I think I need to bump up my insurance to full coverage?
We honestly don't see that.
Really?
What we do see is a spike in claims, absolutely, where, especially that first snowfall of the season where absolutely everybody forgot over the summertime that you need to drive a little slower in the inclement weather. So it takes a little while for all of us to get our winter wheels back, but once we do, we're usually pretty good. But yeah, we get pretty claim heavy around those first storms.
Speaking of, getting yourself back on track, I can imagine someone's like, Harold, I thought you said you put the winter tires on. Some young person at heart is probably sitting in a ditch somewhere going, yep, I'm getting full coverage next year.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. There are people out there who do have those claims. One thing we do see a lot is, those people with the seasonal vehicles where they, maybe have a camper or a motorhome or something of that like, and they park their vehicle in the backside of their driveway, and then they reduce coverage to comprehensive only, which is very common for seasonal vehicles, sports cars, and recreational vehicles like that. And what we find a lot is, when you carry comprehensive only and you're plowing your lot and you might clip that vehicle accidentally with your snowplow, that's not covered because you can't sue yourself. So the damage to your vehicle that you struck, not the vehicle you're in because you've maintained coverage on that, but the vehicle that you struck would not have coverage because you have to have collision coverage for damage done by property. So the plow probably has absolutely no damage whatsoever. And believe it or not, I have seen that happen a couple of times. And I'll also say that before I got really serious into the insurance business, I was an all-season kind of guy. Just put the all-season tires on and go for it. And let me tell you, I've switched to winters.
Yeah, no kidding.
When you see firsthand the impact of winter driving, it motivates you a little bit to scratch up a little bit of cash to make sure you got that. So
if you've got like a Corvette or something in your garage or sitting out back, you cover it and something happens, you're saying that a basic coverage probably doesn't cover a lot of things that could occur to it.
Well, yeah, a lot of people will they'll take liability coverage off because the vehicle's not hitting the road, and they'll take collision coverage off because if you don't have liability, you can't carry collision, but you can carry comprehensive only, which covers fire, theft, vandalism, impact with animals, falling objects, blah, 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 blah.
There's a raccoon sitting in somebody's Corvette in the backyard right now.
If he's eating away at it, covered. It's just one of those things where always worth a dialogue. After we saw that happen a couple of times with the plow, we started advising people, okay, well, where do you keep this particular vehicle when you're not when you're not using it, when you reduce coverage? Is it susceptible? I mean, people back into their own cars all the time. So, I had a gentleman just the other day. He had 3 vehicles. One of them was a liability-only car. And I said to him, hey, just want to let you know that if this vehicle and this vehicle back into, if you're backing into your lot, you can't sue yourself. If you don't have collision on them, they're not covered. So this one liability-only car, don't hit it. So, it's about that little bit of education that really goes just a tremendously long way.
You just said the word plow. I don't know what the reference was, but speaking of plows, if the state is out plowing, you can't really sue the state for natural causes or what they're doing their job, and of course people sometimes do stupid things like go on the wrong side of the plow or try to cut in front of them.
Right.
They might get a piece of ice or a rock or something jumped up at them. How does that work? Do you have any idea? Has he ever come across that situation? Or?
We've not with a state of Vermont plow truck, but we have had it with other commercial type vehicles where maybe some ice has come off the top or something like that. I believe, if memory serves correctly, they did go after that company, and they were paid for
Liable.
the damage to the vehicle. So, but if you're referencing the condition of the Vermont roads, it's a state of Vermont policy with what is it? Not the clear roads, but I forget what they call it. But you really can't sue the state for the condition. But if something happens where maybe, I remember living in upstate New York and watching a New York State plow truck just going along, Mach 1 on this road. And all of a sudden I saw 3 things fly, like I've never seen things fly before. And then I realized mailbox, mailbox, mailbox. So I would assume that they'd be in trouble for that property damage. So
there you go.
But it's so inexpensive. It's a little mailbox.
Yeah, if people want to know more, if you really have a necessity to take this time during the holiday, you're obviously probably going to be closed tomorrow.
Yes, we're
open
closed
on Black Friday or no?
No.
Okay,
no.
so 4-day weekend for you. Come back in on Monday.
Yep.
I'm sure a lot of incidents happen in parking lots because people are trying to get the best space for shopping right now, and they get a little impatient this time of year.
Sure.
But you had said before that there's no particular time that somebody should check on their policies. Like, don't wait 6 months or a year. You can actually come in, talk to Mike at Barrett Insurance Agency and get that information now. And if you need to make a change can be done.
Absolutely.
So it's not like a yearly enrollment where you have to wait until a certain deadline.
Right.
Something.
And education is free. So we can give you options of what some alternative coverage would be, give you the price. You could say yay or nay. So it's not a requirement. So, yeah, certainly could give you just a little bit of information to help you out.
Well,
and by the way, in the world of insurance, I got to tell you, I hit a deer the other day.
Did you really?
I did. So just so you know, happens to all of us.
So venison at your place tomorrow for Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
All right. Mike Barrett, Barrett Insurance Agency, St. Johnsbury. Catch him online.
At thebarrettagency.com. Check out our Facebook page, Barrett Insurance Agency YouTube channel. And yes, we are closed for 4 days, but you can call us at 748-5224 if it is an emergency. Option 6 gets my wife. That's why she's first. Call her first. Option 7 is me. You get us live over the weekend if you need us.
There you go. Top of the hour news coming up in 3 minutes. It's Brantley Gilbert now. Thanks a lot, Mike.
Have a good Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving!